I don't know, like the idea of being on a player for a bit.
Hey, don't say penalties.
No, yeah, he's missing. He has to miss the target to me. De Gea's not saving it.
I think yes, it is.
No, you know what I mean.
I would say yeah, I feel like you'll see it. That you see it.
How many fucking minutes you are? You would say penalties.
Watch.
No more.
No way is he just saying that. Did you know?
No, honestly. I don't believe it. It's class.
Why does he start?
Yeah, how's that then? Fucking hell. They made us wait for that one, didn't they? Jesus! Up the fucking Reds, come on! What an ending! First, Jesse Lingard's fucking bending him into the bastard top corner like it's fucking rolling the years back. Then we have De Gea pulling out a save after he's just fucking levered out, man. Oh, I don't fucking know what's going on. Cheers. We're fucking drinking. That's what's happening. Oh my good God. Where do we even start with that? Do you want serious tactical analysis? Let me know in the comments. Or should we just fucking shout? Shout and scrout is like a shout and a scream at once. Shout, scream, and shout the fucking Reds and sing Viva Ronaldo. You let me know what you would like to see. Thank you. The one thing I was concerned about in the game we saw, basically, I should have put these on a fucking screen, shouldn't I? I forgot, sorry. We created 0 opportunities from the right-hand side. 0. All right? People want us to, a little bit of fucking, I don't know. We created 0 opportunities. We had 33 crosses. Was David Moyes in the wrong dugout? 33 crosses, boys and girls. Now, that's probably a result of having somebody like Cristiano Ronaldo in the mixer, wanting to see more of Cristiano Ronaldo on the ball, knocking him into the fucking, like that. But ultimately, the crosses were shit. The crosses that was coming from the right-hand side weren't actually crossing the centre line of the goal. They were just fucking poor crosses. And that was my issue with trying Greenwood on the right-hand side. If you look at my preview, I had so many people saying, why are you playing Sancho over Greenwood? Greenwood's in fucking bloody-blah form. Here's the thing, lads. It didn't go how I thought it would go. But the reasoning behind why I wanted to see Sancho over Greenwood, I personally think was sound reasoning. What I was looking for is, you've got Greenwood, you've got Pogba, right? What have you got? You've got 2 inverted forwards. One's technically a midfielder, so he's certainly not going around the outside. One is a striker that plays on the right wing. So both of them are coming centrally. When you're up against a team that's going to field in a low block, which is definitely what I thought West Ham were going to do, and it wasn't really what they did, but they did pack the box with 2 banks of 4 at times, you're going to struggle to get width and passes around the outside, and that's why I wanted to see Greenwood sit this one out for Sancho. Now, Luke Shaw put in a couple of crosses, but they weren't great crosses from the left-hand side. Really, there was just nothing coming from the right-hand side that created any sort of chance whatsoever. You're not going to rely on Wan-Bissaka for that. You're not really relying on Mason Greenwood for that. You've got to find someone who's there, whose job is to provide chances for other people that are in the team. Stephen S has got a super chat in there and he says, thoughts on McSauce actually making progressive passes. He finally passed through the lines and he looked pretty good. He does do it, but for me, it's not a strong point of his, and it's also not. Someone's asked me for my Noble's touch map. That's fucking brutal, but I like it. He can make progressive passes, but he's not top at it. He's not elite at it. And, he can switch the play, but again, he's not elite at it. To be the number 6 for Manchester United, I think you need to fucking be elite at those sorts of things. Yes, there was a couple of good passes. The one for Ronaldo that... what happened with that one? I can't remember what happened with that one, but yeah, that one was fucking sensational. The refereeing today, listen, I'm going to be all over the place. Don't even think you're getting an apology for that. The refereeing today was so fucking bad, I thought it was going to cost us points. I honestly thought it was dropping points there today because of how shit that refereeing is. VAR works. There's no but there. VAR works. You have to use it all the time, though. You can't pick and choose when you're going to go to it. Well, as soon as they started looking at Luke Shaw's handball, you go, well, this is a fucking penalty then, isn't it? I mean, ultimately, his arm wasn't in an unnatural position. It was away from his body. You try fucking hurling yourself at a ball coming at you and keep your arm by your side. You try running and keep your arms by your side. That's unnatural, my mate. That's not natural. For him to not even go and take any of the Ronaldo ones, some of them may have been soft, but some of them were just fucking fouls, mate. And you'd have given them inside the D. Why can't you give them inside the box? It's ridiculous. I thought it was shite. I thought the referee, honestly, was so poor. So poor. And outside of that, those are the big moments of the game, and those are the moments that the game could have hinged on. And United could have been coming away with this, certainly with a draw, if not losing all points altogether. Peter Knight's dropped in a super chat there. He says, I thought Wan-Bissaka played really well today. I would agree with that for starters. Do you think Ronaldo being selfish could be downside for Greenwood? No. We all want to see Ronaldo score, but no. Ronaldo scoring is positive for Manchester United. What it should do, if Greenwood is the winner that we hope he can be, is should spur him on. Was Ruud van Nistelrooy being selfish detrimental to the development of Cristiano Ronaldo? Was it fuck? He saw someone who was an absolute thoroughbred winner and was like, I want to be like him. I'm having him. Don Sinclair with a super chat says, thoughts on Lindelof playing the 6? Honestly, mate, you should have saved your money. This is ridiculous. He's played it before and can play a nice ball. Phil Jones has played there before. Don't see anyone trying to find a spot for this guy in the fucking team. Look, there's more to being a 6 than just being able to play a nice pass. He can play a nice pass when he's at centre-half, because guess what? There's no pressure on you at centre-half playing a nice ball. You move that 10 yard further forward into midfield and it's a whole different ball game. Not only that, he doesn't have the legs for it. He's one of the reasons why United were getting turned and why we had to get someone like Varane into defence to deal with him. There's a reason Fred plays. I think Lindelof's probably at least on par with Fred as a footballer, if not better than Fred as a footballer from what we see. But you can't tell me that there's a reason. There's a lot of Fred slander going on at the moment. But Fred plays for a lot of reasons, and his ability to cover ground is something that the rest of the lads just don't have. That's why he's in the fucking team. If we had someone that could do that, he'd be doing that. But we don't, so we're not. Varane is mint, says Mighty Muppets. Yeah, I'll roll with that. Why are you all saying Henderson on here? Are you mad? Hendo's future #1, but he's 7 years younger than De Gea. I haven't seen anyone talking about Henderson. Fred did frustrate me again. He's going to frustrate you because he's not elite. We're talking about, someone says we need Dybala. Why? Why do we need Dybala, and where the fucking hell is he going to play? Steve Ronaldo would have got a hat-trick. Ollie got his subs spot on today. Yeah, do you know what? I actually think his subs were good today. And these are the margins, aren't they? This is what's wild and beautiful at the same time about football, because I'll tell you this for free. If we'd have dropped points today, people would have been complaining about Ollie again. But ultimately, we've come away with the 3 points, and these are the fine margins. Imagine bringing on... David Moyes there. You look an absolute genius if he scores. But when he doesn't, you look like a right dick, don't you? Take a shot with me. Oh, it's 8:43 in Los Angeles. I've got a shot. Joe, are we doing shots? Someone's just said it's 8:43 in Los Angeles. Will I do a shot with him? Go pour yourself a shot. Pour me one. We'll do some shots with you. I'll have a drink of this first, though. Inga says, in the Ronaldo situations, it was contact, but there was a consequence of the contact. Unless they got a shrink in the VR room, how can they say anything about the motivation? Yeah, exactly. You can't talk about the different motivations of stuff. That's a weird one, isn't it? Such a weird one. Ronaldo broke the hair in the World Cup. Now he's fixed him on the same team. Oh, I like that one. Wait for Joe to sort us out a shot and we'll do a shot with you. How's that sound? Bruno gave away the ball so many times. He's going to. If you look in world football, who gives the ball away the most? It's Messi and De Bruyne. Creative players give the ball away. That's what they do. I think Ollie sees Lingard as an impact sub this season. It's probably the best spot for him. I had a 90ml pet bottle of vodka pre-match. Nice. Hang on, 90ml. That's a little bottle, isn't it? What are we on?
Harvey.
Which one? Ocho?
Yeah.
Come on, we got on camera for us.
Hello. Oh, I'm not in yet. Hey up. Cheers.
All right.
There you go.
8:45 in the morning in LA. Get it in you. Need an investigation into referee performance, says Max K. Rice in Jan to give Pogba more freedom or balance. Maybe. Shot for every penalty that we should have had. We're off out to a gig tonight. Do you know what, can I just say it? I'm so excited. It's a band that I absolutely fucking love as well. And they're playing in Hebden Bridge tonight. And I actually can't fucking wait to go. It's the first gig with people. We did some production for these guys over in the summer last year during the pandemic. I can't fucking wait. Slow Readers Club. It's going to be fucking sensational. Nihar says, I think when Rashi comes back, we'll be doing much better. I think we missed that a little bit. Will some of the players be rested for the EFL Cup like Ronaldo, Bruno, Varane? I think that would be prudent, to be honest with you. Yeah. Rice or Tielemans? That's an interesting one, to be honest. I think United do need more of a 6, but yeah. Where's Hendon Bridge? It's Hebden Bridge. It's kind of like in the middle of nowhere. Thoughts on Harry Maguire? I need a haircut. No, I don't. I'm not sure on that, to be honest, on Maguire. I'm going to go watch bits of the game back before we go. Well, Ronaldo will bag 25 plus goals this season easily. Probably should have had 2 today, shouldn't he? Certainly, if he'd have had a penalty, he would definitely have gone and had another one, I think, because he's definitely taken the penalties. I think if he's outscoring Arsenal, isn't he? I thought he could have doubled it today and really outscored Arsenal. We need Garner and Levitt back in January. Well, let's hope that they have a good season out on loan and see what they can bring with that one. Antonio in midweek is going to be dangerous. Yeah. Is he back for that? Oh, yeah, he's not suspended, is he? So, yeah, of course he is. Harry's been shaky lately, but no one is talking about it because they're too busy thinking about the midfield. Yes, to an extent. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say shaky. I think he's not been perfect. Enjoy the gig and Patterson's tweet tomorrow. Oh, we're in early tomorrow as well. We might have on 5 an unfucking real guest. And I mean unfucking real. Like, it'll break the fucking internet. And it might not be in a positive sense. And I can't wait. I'm not sure if that's tomorrow. But we're in early tomorrow for it. 4 goals in 3 matches. It's not bad, is it? Literally, I think we said, didn't you? With Cristiano Ronaldo, you start 1-0 up. Sound. Give you a clue. I've give you a clue. It'll break the fucking internet. No, it's not Mr. I love this game. And that'd be a very much positive one. Someone's got it in the comments. Somebody in the comments has got it. Superb. Right. I want to talk to you about the chances created in this game. Because it was bonkers. You know how many shots United had? We had 17. We had 10 on target. The stats on how many saves that Fabianski had coming into this game was an absolute piss take. And then look how many he saves today. I thought it was a great game from United, except everything except the amount of crosses. The amount of crosses that we slung in. I didn't enjoy that side of our game, but I wouldn't expect us to be perfect with it. We are clearly adapting to having someone like Phil Jones in the mixer. Phil Jones? I read Phil Jones then. Sorry. Cristiano Ronaldo. Having Cristiano Ronaldo in the mixer and wanting to spam crosses in for him is a good thing, and I think you've got to throw it in. No, it's not Wayne Rooney. We did do a video with Wayne Rooney, which went out this week. He is in probably one of the worst positions to be in football, isn't it? They're looking at a 12-point deduction, I think, now because of the administration that Derby have been in. His hands were tied, and now he's being volleyed in the bollocks while he's at it. Shreyash has thrown in a super chat. Thank you very much. She said, this will boost the confidence of Jesse and De Gea. Such great vibes around the club right now. I mean, I would agree with you, except for Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, because fucking hell, the overreaction to dropping points against young boys. Fuck me. And where was the outcry yesterday for City drawing with Southampton, by the way? Can we get that out there? Free hit for Rooney. They're cocking him up anyways. Is it a Scottish man that's coming on? No. Troy says, hype with a super chat. Cheers. I didn't know you could do gifts like that. That's pretty cool. City don't have any fans. I mean, you've probably hit up on it right there. And that's probably why it is. Martin Atkinson, yeah. Send a message to the Ollie Outers. Listen, here's the thing, right? The people that want United to lose so they can be right about Ollie being shit, they're not fans. They'll tell you they're fans. They'll tell you that they've got standards. They'll be like, oh, expect better standards from United. Right. You need to go and look at what Sir Matt Busby achieved in his Manchester United career. How long things took him to become a champion. Realise he wasn't playing against oligarchies and state-sponsored football teams. But look at what Sir Alex Ferguson achieved. Realise he wasn't dealing with state-sponsored football teams. And it's not just about how much money you spend on transfers, because yes, that has an impact. And of course, United spent more than Brentford. You would expect a better return on your investment than what you're getting out of someone like Brentford. But things like investing in sports science, investing in better facilities, there's not been any investment into the stadium. And this is where you find out what the script is. They're not putting money into those key areas because they don't give a fuck about being the best in the world. If United were the best in the world, we probably wouldn't have hired the likes of John Murtaugh from within the club and Darren Fletcher from within the club and maybe even Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, realistically, from within the club. So Ole is dealing with a culture set by the owners where second best is good enough. Champions League success is good enough. Ole himself, I'm certain, wants to win fucking everything. He wants to eclipse what he did as a player, as a manager. I'm certain of that. He wants to win 5 in a row rather than fucking 3 in a row. But when the culture is set by the owners, you're hamstrung. It's a bit like Rooney at Derby to a much lesser degree. Rooney at Derby's never going to be successful. Success for them might be avoiding relegation. He can't afford to bring players in. The only players he can bring in are those that are on free transfers. This is what things take time. And the fucking entitlement of the want it now generation, not prepared to work for it, Instagram fucking wannabes that just demand that this club's successful because it's some part of their own fucking personality. They're just fucking selfish, immature pricks. Anything that's worth having is worth working for. That's the fucking top and bottom of it, man. And what we're building with Ollie, it feels organic and it feels real and it feels correct. Like, when I look at that manager and I look at his reaction to the fans and the players, I think this is authentic. When I look at Jose Mourinho, I saw a man doing a job or trying to do a fucking job and actually not being very fucking successful. The mask slipped once for Jose. It was when we got to the semi-final of the Europa League and he fucking stood in front of us in the Stretford end and twirled a scarf around. And the mask slipped for him then. You saw his true emotions. I don't think Ollie pours his heart out, but I think you know where you stand. There's an honesty to what he's trying to achieve with Manchester United. Now, I wouldn't listen to everything he says in a press conference. That's always calculated and that's always got a positive spin on it. And I think that's deliberate. I think that's deliberate because when you looked at what Jose Mourinho did as a manager, the way Jose Mourinho sat in a fucking press conference at Old Trafford and went, I've fucking lost here. I've been here before when this team has lost. Who gives a fuck? What the fuck is that all about? Can you ever imagine Ole Gunnar Solskjaer disrespecting his fucking football team like this? No, you can't. No, you fucking can't. So, for everyone that gives Ole stick, Ole has had the first person since Sir Alex Ferguson to have consecutive top 4 finishes. At the start of last season, this United side was the worst United side for 30 years. It's better now than most of the United sides in the last 7, probably. But it was the worst squad. He's taken the defence from fucking Ashley Young and Valencia and Smalling and Jones to Varane and Maguire. Whatever your thoughts are on Maguire, he's better than fucking Phil Jones and Smalling. To Wan-Bissaka, who's not perfect, but he's an upgrade on Valencia. Different way. And Luke Shaw's career's been resurrected because he was on a fucking scrap heap 2 years ago. The attacker's got literally got Cristiano Ronaldo in it. I mean, literally. We brought in one of the most exciting youngsters in the whole of fucking Europe in Jadon Sancho. We're developing Mason Greenwood. Mason Greenwood would be on loan at fucking Brentford at the moment if Jose was here. Jose wasn't fucking giving him a chance. Not a fucking prayer, was it? And you've seen the development of Marcus Rashford. If Jose had this team and couldn't fucking get a tune out of it, the only difference that he's got is he picked up a fucking League Cup and a Europa League. Louis picked up an FA Cup and was sacked the same fucking day, which tells you that as much as us as fans love to see us pick up trophies, the board couldn't give a fuck about them. And obviously Bruno Fernandes, who's just scoring some like cheat numbers. Ollie's done what two of the most experienced and best managers that world football has ever seen, right? And if you don't think Louis van Gaal's one of the greatest managers world football's ever seen, you don't fucking know football. Same goes for Jose Mourinho. Both of those are two fucking absolute legendary managers. The fact is, Solskjaer's doing better than both of those. He's doing better than both. And, if I had a fucking quid for the amount of people who told me, I'd rather fucking lose playing attacking football after watching what we did under Jose and what we did under Louis van Gaal, you're getting that now under Ollie. We occasionally lose, but we will play attacking football. We will go to the Etihad and we will come up with a way to try and fucking win that game. Will it be on the counter? Yes. But there will be a fucking attacking element within that. It won't just be a fucking close ranks at all shop. It'll be draw them in to hit them on the counter. And we will try to win those games. And that's not something we fucking did under Jose, at least. I think under Louis we did to a certain extent, and we had a good go at it. But this is what fucking Ollie has brought to this club. So what I'll say to the Ollie outers is, fucking sort your life out. Stop thinking that the fucking underperformance of a fucking club reflects on you in any fucking sort of way. Just fucking support the team like the rest of us do. You're not fucking special. Your fucking hot take that, this manager's no fucking good, get Conte in. Fuck's sake. Conte is everything anti what this fucking club stands for. Short-termism, defensive football, right? These are the things that are anti-Manchester United. If you build something for the fucking future, it's more organic, more likely to be successful. You can't be short-term, right? Chelsea have made a fucking hell of a run at the Premier League, probably the most successful team in the 21st century on the back of pure short-termism, but it's extremely expensive to do that. And I would what's the point in throwing fucking money at something? What's the fucking point in just doing it like this? I would much rather see United win. Let's say United have another class of 92 scenario, and in 4 or 5 years that we've worked for, there's another treble. And it's Mason Greenwood picking it up like David Beckham did, and it's fucking Marcus Rashford picking it up like Gary Neville did, and it's Scott McTominay picking it up like Nicky Butt did. This is who we are as a fucking club. If you don't appreciate and respect our history, why don't you pick a new fucking club out of a hat every year? This is who we are. It's not as extreme as Athletic Bilbao, but this is what our identity is about. I want to see us do this the way we are. This is who we fucking represent. This is what Sir Matt Busby laid down when they fucking came in army uniform after the Second World War and said, here's what we're going to do, fuckfaces. We're going to do this, but we're going to do it with the youth of Manchester. Now that's evolved over the last 70 years to being, we'll do this with the youth of worldwide football. This is why you got the likes of Alanga in there and Chong in there and Fosu Mensah and even Paul Pogba that was brought in there. Even the Silva twins are part of this. This is who we fucking are. But it takes time. And you're dealing with two of the most expensively assembled squads in football history in this Chelsea, Chelsea on to right there, in case you're wondering, and Manchester City. We might have improved this season and still come fucking third. That's the fucking truth. And do you know what? It's okay. It's not perfect. But the progress is there. I fucking, with all my heart, love to see United picking up fucking trophies. That's what we're here for. But if we're not, there's no reason to throw your fucking dummy out of pram, and there's certainly no reason to fucking racially abuse players when they fucking give a back pass away in Europe on a fucking Tuesday night. Get a fucking grip and look at yourself, man. This is meant to be a pastime that we enjoy, and I go into this because I fucking love it, and I'm indoctrinated into it. But if you're spewing us the vitriol that I see from some people at our own players and at our own manager, you're not a fucking fan. You're literally the anti-fan. You're a fucking hater. And I ain't got time for that shit. And you shouldn't have time for that shit. Fucking sort your life out. Anyway, I'm going up, getting absolutely fucking shit-faced. Cheers for tuning in. 5 things will be out in the morning, and I'll see you in a bit. Bye-bye.